Oh, what's going on? I didn't see you there. We are back with another story time video. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I got some things I gotta confess. I got some embarrassing stories I gotta tell you guys. So if you guys don't know, I was in college for the last 4 years of my life. And when you're in college, a part of the college experience that a lot of people experience is getting severely drunk. And now I'm not saying to go out and drink when you're in college. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying this story revolves around me getting absolutely obliterated. Like, just straight gone. I was not on this earth. I was in a different dimension for a second. Like, it was bad. So, and this first story takes place about a couple years ago. This is when I first started to go to parties and I first started drinking. My roommates would always encourage me to go to a party. And to be honest, I was always like kind of a shy person. Like, I never went to parties in high school. All I did throughout my whole life was go to school, go home, and play Xbox. That's what I did for about 20 years of my life. I'm not gonna lie. And so whenever my roommates would ask me to go to a party with them, I always kind of just wasn't feeling it. I always just said, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm a pass. But eventually on this one night, they just convinced me. They kept bugging me. I honestly just succumbed to peer pressure. I'm like, all right, bro, just so you guys shut the fuck up, I'm gonna go to this party, bro, because they always bug me about it, right? And so this party is like 10 minutes away. We just walked there. It's around like 10 p.m. at night, and it was a frat party. If you guys don't know, usually frat parties, it's just usually a bunch of college students just getting drunk as fuck. So we walked to the party. We eventually get there, right? It was just someone's backyard. There was actually a good amount of people there. And not only is there a bunch of people, there is so much alcohol there. For every person, there was like a bottle of alcohol. Yo, this frat was not playing when it came to drinking. They were not playing. And to be honest, me and my roommate did not know that many people there. So like, I was kind of nervous. And so I'm thinking to myself, like, if I just drink a little bit, I'll be more social. I'll be more open to talking to people, right? And so me and my roommate go to this table with like a bunch of hard alcohol on it, right? And then we just start taking shots of like the most cheap alcohol you could think of. This shit literally tasted like battery acid. Like, this shit tasted like sewage water. It tasted like nail polish remover. It was bad. You know, the alcohol is like cheap when you smell it, and it like damn near burns your nostrils. Like, as I'm drinking this shit, I can feel my insides melting. Like, and so I take a few shots. Feels like this shit burning a hole through my stomach. But the thing is, the more I drank, the more social I got. I started talking to random people I didn't know. So as I'm meeting new people, right, I hear someone call out, who wants to play a drinking game? And I'm thinking to myself, now that I think of it, I've never played a drinking game before. What's that? I'm not gonna lie, those are my famous last words. Me and my roommate go over to this big ass table with a bunch of people surrounded on it, right? We just see a bunch of cups in the middle of the table in a circle. And each cup in it has alcohol in it, right? The name of the game was called Rage Cage. And just by that fucking name alone, I knew I was up to no good. I knew I was in for some bullshit. So in this game, 2 people have a cup each and a ping pong ball each. And the point of the game was to get the ping pong ball in the cup by bouncing it. And if the person behind it did it before the person in front of them, the person in front of them had to drink. And this is my first time playing the game. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I barely know the rules, but I'm like, okay, I think I know what's going on. I'll try my best. That's where I fucked up. I don't know why I got lured into this. Why didn't no one tell me this was some bullshit? Why didn't no one tell me this game is literally made for you to get faded? And keep in mind, I already drank a few shots of alcohol. I'm trying to bounce this ping pong ball into the cup, and it's just not going, bro. I'm bouncing it too high and shit. Like, at one point, I'm missing the whole table. I just threw it on the ground on accident, and people are like laughing at me, saying I'm already drunk. So I'm trying to get into the cup, right? And so the person behind me scores the ping pong ball in the cup, and they stack the cup on mine. And I'm like, and then the whole table just says, drink, drink, drink. The game is still going. So I'm like, I finally get in there once. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Literally 30 seconds later, the cup's in front of me again. I'm like, oh my God. And I started to feel even more drunk than the round before. And so it's even harder. And so I get the cup back and I'm trying to do it. Literally 5 seconds into this round, the guy behind me scores. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Go easy on me, motherfucker. And the whole table is just like, drink, drink. You gotta drink, you gotta drink. Get one of these. Try to get the ball in there. And before I could even get my ball in the cup again, the guy behind me scores again. And I'm like, bro, how is that even possible? Apparently there's a rule where if you hit the ball in the cup one time and it bounces in instantly, you can move the cup anywhere to the table. And so the guy in front of me moved this cup behind me, and the guy behind me scored it before I did. So I just had to drink back to back. And I'm thinking to myself, yo, I fucking hate all of these people here. Like, they're not even giving me a break. And so at this point, I'm pretty drunk at this point. Like, my stomach at this point is filled to the brim. I feel like Bo Raicho with this fat ass belly, bro. The whole time my stomach's is filled and it's just burning. It was one of the most uncomfortable experiences ever. And I'm looking around. I can't even see straight. I can't. The world is like spinning. And so I sit down at this bench and I just hit one of these. Like when you ever see someone that's been drinking, they hit one of these, they're drunk. They are drunk. So at this point, I'm like astral plane traveling. I'm gone. I feel like I'm in the fucking nether realm. And then eventually I just fall asleep. I deadass was in a slumber. I don't even know how long I was out there. Probably like an hour or two. Because next thing I know, I just hear someone say, damn, he's still out here? And then I wake up, I look around, the whole backyard is just dark. No one was out there. Everyone was inside. I'm half conscious at this point. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what's going on, bro. I could barely see. My roommate tells me, bro, we gotta go. Let's go back to the dorm. And then I stand up and look around. I just see this slightly turning, and I'm like, bro, I cannot open my eyes right now. If I do, I'm literally gonna throw up. Literally feels like I'm in the movie Inception. The ground is just spinning upwards and shit. And so you know what my roommate does? This dude put my arm on his shoulder and he just carried me. And like whole time I can't even walk correctly, bro. I'm just doing this, bro. Whole time I'm just doing this. I look like a fucking zombie. It was bad. It was so bad. And to be honest, that walk home, I don't remember much of it. It felt like I just time traveled. And next thing you know, I'm sitting in front of someone's yard. I'm just sitting on their porch. Apparently my roommate decided to take a break and we sat down for a second. And then I just closed my eyes again. The next thing you know, I'm just back in front of the dorm. Just like that. To me, that felt like the span of 5 minutes. And as soon as we get back into the room, I open up our window and I just throw everything up from that night. I couldn't hold it in anymore. I just couldn't. My stomach felt like it was going to implode. And then I just climbed into my bed and then just passed the fuck out. And from that day forward, I never wanted to play any more drinking games. They just set you up for failure. They do. Never again. Never again. Okay, so I got another story. And this story takes place in one of my friend's apartments. I think we were celebrating something that night. I don't know if it was someone's birthday. As you could tell, I don't remember too much of it. If you couldn't guess, I got too drunk. But I went over to my friend's apartment, right? And you know, we started drinking. At this point, like, I'm not that much of a rookie when it comes to drinking. I was doing it only on occasion. And so I'm drinking with the homies and I'm like, damn, I'm not really feeling anything. Take another shot. Wait a little bit. I look around. Everything seems normal. I'm not drunk. I'm trying to get drunk. Take another shot. Don't feel anything. Take another shot. Nothing. I'm like, bro, are we drinking water? What the fuck is going on here? I thought there was something wrong with the alcohol, if it was like really weak or something. So I go to a different alcohol. And apparently, I didn't know this at the time, you are not supposed to mix different types of alcohol. You're not supposed to do that. That's usually just asking to throw up. But at the time, I didn't know. My fault. So I was drinking light alcohol, but then I switched over to like this dark alcohol. I'm like, I wonder if this will do the trick. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling something. Not at the level I want to be, so I'm gonna take some more. And at this point, like, I don't even know how many shots I took. I lost count. It wasn't like a crazy amount, but it was more than what I usually drink. I'm like, okay, I think I'm feeling it. And it slowly starts to rise. It's like a fucking roller coaster. Just slowly going up. I feel the drunkenness inching, inch by inch. I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it. I think I'm good now. 10, 15 minutes later, I'm like, yep, I'm drunk. But the problem was, this is where I fucked up. My drunk meter just keeps going up. I'm like, okay, hold on. This is where I start to get worried. Like, I'm looking around. My vision is getting a bit hazy. Shit's looking a little bit blurry. And I'm like, all right, let me just chill. Let me drink some water. Try drinking some water. No, that didn't help, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that didn't help. And when we were drinking, we were outside, right? The next thing I see, I'm inside. I'm like, holy shit, what just happened? Like, it genuinely felt like I just teleported. I'm like, holy fuck, I'm gone. And I'm just inside sitting on the couch. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm drunk. And then I close my eyes for a little bit. Next thing I know, I open my eyes. I'm in the bathroom on the floor leaning over a toilet, getting ready to throw up. Bro, I deadass thought I was a time traveler or something. Cause like, it just felt like I was fast forwarding time. I couldn't even comprehend what the fuck was going on. And then I hear one of my friends tap me on the shoulder and he says, Mike, where do you live? And then I black out again. Next thing I know, I'm in an Uber. I'm leaning outside this Uber, door open, and my stomach just can't take it. I'm not gonna lie, it cannot take it anymore. I throw up outside this man's Uber, and I'm pretty sure it got on the side of his car. I know. It was bad. I felt terrible, but I just couldn't handle it anymore. My stomach just gave out. And so I throw up outside this man's Uber, and I look back and I see if he's looking at me. I don't know if he's looking at me. I just close the door. I close my eyes, open them, and I'm finally at my house. And I get in my house, bro, I'm knocking shit over. I'm trying to walk up the stairs. I'm falling. I get up on my bunk bed and I just knock out. That was probably one of the worst times I've ever been drunk. I felt like I was Doctor Strange how fast I was traveling through time. And to the Uber driver that drove me that night, I'm sorry. But that's pretty much gonna conclude this video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. For all my young people out there, please do not drink. It is not worth it. It is terrible for your health. Nothing good comes from it. And also, thank you guys for all the recent support. The channel has been getting a crazy amount of subs in the last week. I don't know why. So all the new people, all the people that's been sticking around, thank you guys for all the support, man. Genuinely. I appreciate you guys for watching the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.